Greetings everybody, I'm Victor from Markademics, but this time I am not going to speak from the name of Markademics, I'm going to speak from my personal experience. And since I don't have my own YouTube channel, I'm going to use the one of my agency. In this video, I'm going to show you 5 very big red flags that you need to look for in your agency. And if they're having those, change them. Again, my big disclaimer is that yes, I'm an agency owner, yes, Markademics is an advertising agency, yes, we're working with e-commerce clients, yes, we've been doing that for a very long time, but in this video I'm going to share with you my experience as an e-commerce expert, as a person who has multiple e-commerce stores, who has failed miserably with other agencies in the past, who has had very bad experience, who has also consulted a number of different agencies and has collaborated with others in the past. So it's not about us acquiring or telling you that we have the best agency in the world. Yes, we're very good at this. Yet, if we're having those same 5 red flags, fire us as well. Number 1, and I hate this so much because so many people are doing it, and that's very poor communication. You need to be able to communicate with your agency and talk about your goals, your weekly tasks, what you're doing and what you need to achieve. If your agency is not replying to you, if they are absolutely neglecting you, if they don't want to hop on calls, if they don't want to communicate with you, that's a huge red flag. Regardless of how big of professionals they might be, regardless of how great their marketing strategies they might be, if they're not communicating well with you, that means that they're missing key information that can lead to a lot of trouble in the future. I've had this experience with one of my e-commerce stores where we were collaborating with another agency that was doing conversion rate optimization, and they were not replying to our messages for weeks. We had very important moments and very important things to discuss with them, yet they were just not doing it. They were not communicating with us, which led for us to just fire them and not work with them anymore. Number 2, which is very common, and you've probably seen it, you've probably experienced it, and you have to look for it, that's working with an agency that doesn't have enough experience in e-commerce advertising, which is leading to a very bad strategy or very bad tactics that are slowing your growth and are slowing down your sales. There's so many agencies that are doing everything. They're doing PR, they're doing content management, social media management, they're working with different types of profiles and clients, but e-commerce is very unique by itself. The way that you're advertising on Facebook and Google is very different between an e-commerce project and a real estate project or a lead generation project or just a branding project. They might be geniuses in creating content and coming up with marketing ideas, with the way that they can communicate with your potential customers, yet if they don't know the insights of how to actually run ads for e-commerce stores and what's really important when you're building an e-commerce funnel, then you'll be facing a lot of trouble. Oftentimes, from my experience, I've seen creative agencies or agencies with a very large portfolio of different types of clients really to struggle with coming with good results for their clients. Not because they're bad marketers, it's just that they don't have the experience. From my point of view, you should be working only with people that are e-commerce first, and if they have other clients, that's really not their main focus. Number 3, that's wasting your money on countless meaningless campaigns, ad creatives and tests that make absolutely no sense and have nothing to do with your main strategy. Way too often, in order to show that they're doing something, your agency might be just throwing your money on testing stuff that makes no sense. It either might be focusing on, let's say, campaigns that are for brand awareness, engagement, traffic, which is just leading for you to throw a lot of money out from the window for people that will never be buying from you in your store. In other times, it just might be testing creatives that make absolutely no sense. You can see it from your experience behind your history of your account that these creatives have never worked. Regardless of that, they test them again and they test them again just so that they can show you that, hey, we've done 10 tests this week or 15 tests this month or whatever, just to show that, hey, we're putting effort in your account. No, it's not just about effort. Yes, effort is super important in every single agency and in every single marketing expert, yet effort is not everything. You also need efficiency and effective campaigns at the end of the day. You are there to make more money, to make more sales, to make more customers come and buy from you in your store. That's not going to happen with meaningless tests and with meaningless campaigns like the brand awareness or the traffic or the engagement campaigns that a lot of agencies will be offering to you. Number 4, and I'm sure that you're seeing those all the time. It's the agencies that are offering you very quick and huge results. That's typically not happening. Everyone has seen those. We'll increase your results by 60%, we'll increase your results by 100%, 200%, 300% in just a month or 2 or 3. That's absolute lying in any case of an e-commerce store that has already been doing a very good job. Yes, if you've completely messed it up, if you have great brand awareness, if you have huge leverage, that could be happening, but chances are that that's a 1 in 10, 1 in 20, maybe 1 in 100 case. Can you trust those? Absolutely not. The only thing that they care about is you paying their first, second, or third invoice, or then at the end of that period telling you, hey, we just need another month and we'll crush it, or we need another 2 months and we'll crush it. Chances are that they're really good at selling and they're really bad at delivering. What we're doing is that we're always under promising, because from my experience as an e-commerce store owner and an agency owner with hundreds of different projects that I've seen in my career, every project is different. And the more that I work with e-commerce stores, the less that I promise, because every case is absolutely unique. Am I always achieving 60% increase in sales? Absolutely not. Am I always doing 100% increase in results? Absolutely not. Am I doing it from time to time? Absolutely yes. That doesn't mean that I'll come up to you and tell you, hey, I will increase your results by 100%, because it's just not happening. It's unrealistic. Number 5, and I personally hate this one so much, and that's the lack of transparency. If your advertising agency is refusing to show you their advertising strategy, what they're trying to do, if they're refusing to show you the creatives that they're running, if they're refusing to show you what copies they're running, probably they're hiding something very big from you. Maybe they're trying to do some tricks, maybe they're trying to do something else, maybe they're just insecure about their advertising skills and they're trying to hide it in some way. In any case, that's a red flag and you need to be aware of this. If your agency is not cooperative, if they don't want to listen to you, if they don't want to show you what their real manners are, chances are that there's something fishy about it. They need to be okay with sharing their experience with you. They need to be okay with teaching you a little bit about advertising so that you understand them better. The more transparent they are, the easier the communication is, the more trust there is in the process between you and them. When you're working with an advertising agency, it's not about achieving results in 1 or 2 or 3 months and crushing it and making billions of dollars. No, it's about building a very good relationship in which you both benefit in the longer run. And that's the agencies that you need to be looking for. The ones that are planning ahead, but not planning ahead just to get money out of you, but planning ahead so that you have sustainable growth for you and your business. You don't want to be playing with the agencies that are there just to scale their business. Because so many gurus out there are selling you courses on how to make more money with an agency, how to scale it up, how to get 100 clients. That's terrible when it comes to client relationships and to actual client growth for you as an e-commerce business. So these are the main 5 red flags. If you see them, think about where you should be changing your agency. If you've liked this video and you want to really learn more about e-commerce advertising, subscribe to our channel, follow us on social media, watch the other videos, and watch the Markademics podcast, where I'm sitting down with some of the biggest experts in e-commerce and e-commerce advertising around the world. See you next time.